if someone hasn't been active for years, where's the best place to start?
Yeah, walking. But look. One of the interesting things, since I was at Tony's in that ninja training thing,
Yes.
maybe 5 years ago, or maybe it was right before COVID. Yeah, it was right before COVID hit us. So 6 years ago. And uh, since then, one of the things that one of the issues that I see in the literature is how important, maybe even as important or more important, is strength training for the brain, for vitality, for motivation, and for changing the brain in a very good way. So strength training, balance training, aerobics, huge. All three are so important, and the balance, I can't tell you, especially aging. Whoa, balance is huge
Yes.
because that keeps you ready. That makes you you're in the arena
Mhm.
of life.
Totally. Well, and interestingly, I got involved in ninja training because my publishing company published a book by one of the gentlemen who won American Ninja Warrior in 2020. And so he really intrigued me. And so when I was turning 60, I got involved. Now I'm 65. Um, but what was fascinating to me as I started to dig in and learn all about it and started actually training was, grip strength is a predictor of longevity. And it's like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of grip strength involved, balance and longevity. It's like this whole sport is geared toward, if you do it right, toward longevity. And that's why it has just really impacted me. And so much so that, I'm seeing improvement year over year as a guy in his mid 60s. And it's like, this doesn't make sense, but yet it does. So,
Well, certainly if you do, I mean, that's one of the exercising areas that I spend time with, and that's balance.
yes,
Balance training, especially as we age, because it tends to go away like so many things.
right.
And especially you need to really work at it.
Mhm.
And on my Facebook and TikTok channels that they always send to me, I'm coded to be interested in balance and in exercise in general, but balance for sure. So I get all these people that recorded stuff about balance. And it's really true, not just to prevent falls, so that's important.
Right. Well, yeah, it's the power component of the reaction to the stimulus of, tripping or falling. Well, being able to have that power, that explosive ability to react.
Right. And one of the big things too there is the confidence to that you
Totally.
can, I
Totally.
mean, so much of balance is about confidence. Oh,
Yes.
I can do it, or I'm going to do it, and expectations. Come on, it's just like everything else. I think Tony talks about that too, is intending you to do it, intending yourself to do it, and you will. So it's the same with balance. Oh, I can stand on my 1 foot for 30 seconds, and I know I can, or a minute, or I can do the poses in yoga. I can do that.
Right.
So you
Right.
will.
Yeah. Yeah. Confident. I think you're absolutely right.
And
Um,
and that comes from experience. From the experience that you've done it. So you
right.
say, oh well, I got this. Check, and you move on to even a more challenging move. Or the same thing with all these. Everything we do is like that.
Well, what do you think that if you create a um, uh, a response to it, a subconscious response to it, that it then just happens without you having to go through the process of
Oh,
think,
sure, and
yeah, just
definitely that's what training is, and it
yes,
becomes automatic,
there you
and
go.
then you're on your way, and then you're gonna get better.
Right,
You're going to try even more. Like
right,
you say, you're growing in your mid 60s. Okay, because you got that something at 63. So now at 65, you say, "Oh, I had that a long time ago, and I really have it. I have it.
yes, yes,
Not
and
like 30 years ago, but 2 years ago. You know it. You
yeah,
know you got it, and so you don't even. It doesn't even come to mind.
right, right, yeah. It's just subconscious, and it just happens because
Yeah,
you've
no,
trained it to happen.
and people call it muscle memory.
Right.
Yeah, okay, call it what you will, but
Call it what you want.
yeah,
Call it
but
George.
it's really your perception, intention, and
Right.
your expectation of yourself.
Mhm.